Hi Facebook, I'm Ellie Frost and I'm making this video to talk to you about moving deeper into purpose and why it's really important to have a strong sense of purpose behind your business and brand, and also talk about the coaching program that I'm running in January. So I'm a coach and strategist for entrepreneurs, leaders and personal brands, and I've had a big background working with all sorts of leaders, but some of the world's biggest businesses and brands, and mainly personal brands, on how do you really create a strong, authentic, personal brand and business that really stands for something in the world. So I wanted to share with you why that's so important and how you can really come into a deeper sense of purpose, and why that is kind of the key to really inspiring and attracting your right audience, and also being able to be resilient enough through hard times to really know why you're doing something, and just give you that kind of fuel that you need in order to stand in your greatest power and your highest power, and create the life and business that you want. So the sense of purpose, so we hear a lot about, okay, so what's my why? And the purpose idea is, okay, why do I do what I do, and am I aligned with it? So lots of us are and lots of us aren't. So this coaching program that I'm running is going to be about how can you get really, really clear on what the highest vision is for your mission, if that makes sense. So it's kind of lots of us have kind of a vague idea why we do what we do, and some of us are clearer than others. But it's all about, okay, so how can I get really, really clear on the highest vision behind that purpose? What's the kind of highest version of me and what I'm here to do? What do I feel called to do? Getting super, super crystal clear on the next level of that. And then how you can really kind of execute that well. So how can you create your business or brand, according to that purpose? How can you really demonstrate those values in everything that you do? And why that's important is because in every time someone interacts with you as a business, as a brand, even as a personality or as a personal brand, you really want to be able to emanate that sense of why you do it, because that's what's really compelling to people. People really buy into that, and it's really authentic. It really demonstrates who you are and your values, and really attraction in terms of customers and followers. It's all about kind of inspiration and them aligning with the same value set. So it's really, really, really important to know what that is and break it down, and then kind of get clear on the why behind the why. So the initial why that you have, it's like a deep dive that we do, digging a bit deeper into, okay, so why is that important in the world, and overall what change am I here to make? What do I stand for? And then kind of looking at, okay, so where do I align with that in what I'm doing now, and where do I contradict that, and what's the next level of that, so that I can really figure out what my beliefs need to be and what my strategies and actions need to be to take my business and brand or my leadership. It could just be that you're a leader. You might be in a job, but you might be looking for that next level and looking, deeper into, okay, a bigger mission and a bigger purpose. So it's really for people who are either starting out in their business and wanting to get crystal clear, or already at a level, but they know that there's more, and they know that they want to get deeper into that mission, deeper into that kind of what it's all about. And so we're going to really explore that, and I'm really good at intuitively connecting with kind of why you're here and what you're called to do, and taking you through what that looks like, and breaking it down into values and promises to your audience, and just messaging, and how that can actually kind of express itself through your business and brand. And that can be not just on, I don't just mean in terms of a brand or, the look and feel of things, but actually in how you show up in the world, and how you orchestrate things, and how you manage your team, or if you've got one, or how you interact with your customers, in ways that really make sense to you, and that kind of demonstrate and keep reinforcing the values that you have. Because in order to have a really strong, authentic brand, and really connect with your audience, you're going to have to stand for the same thing and reinforce and demonstrate those values over and over again. So when it comes to like values and mission statements, people often think, well, if I just, write my mission statement and tell people my values, they're going to believe me. But of course, it just doesn't work like that. If someone says to you, well, I'm really honest, you're not likely to really strongly connect with that and believe them. It's when you demonstrate your honesty, it's when you show up vulnerably, it's when you really are transparent that people know that. So it's about pinpointing, well, what are the values behind your brand? What do you really stand for in the world? And getting very much deeper into that sense of purpose. What's it really about at its highest level? And if we take it a step further and a step further still. So I wanted just to come on and talk about that because I'm super excited. I'm been working with people for a long time at really getting, even companies for a long time, getting at the core of what they're really, really about, and then learning how to like elevate that and line them up with it so that they're completely kind of pointing in the right direction and everything is consistent and heading in order to take them into that next level and into that next phase. So that's what I wanted to share about the January coaching program. It's 6 weeks that we're going to do, and it will be group coaching calls every week, probably on a Saturday so that everyone can hop on. And then individual trainings and particular kind of workbooks, and also you're going to get tangible kind of resources that will help you kind of really shape your strategy going forward for next year. So you're going to get your brand print, which really sets out your kind of vision and mission and values and benefits, promises to your customers, the messaging that you're going to think about, the stories, and also like the really compelling reasons and the kind of just what I call the discriminator of why people will work with you. But we're going to look at the elevated version. So it's about taking you from where you are now into that highest vision, into that next level you. We're going to look at alignment, which is about energy. So I talk about, I work with energy a lot, which is about getting you into vibrational harmony, getting your energy aligned. So it's about your thoughts, beliefs and actions, but your energetic kind of stance being in alignment with that vision and what you want to create in the world. So we're going to work on that too. And we're also going to work on really practical strategies, so the real kind of how-tos, what that looks like, what does that next level of influence and impact actually look like strategically, like what are the strategies that you need to adopt now to take your business or brand to the next level, and brand most likely. And it's actually suitable, like even if you were just like thinking about starting your business or going into something new, or you're assessing like, am I doing the right thing, or what's it really about? It's the perfect thing to really kind of align you with what's in your heart and soul to do, and putting some real tangible kind of language and actions around that, and also like assessing the belief systems that you have, and what you need in order to kind of really make it happen and bring it through. So we're starting the first week in January. It will go on for 6 weeks. It's fairly intensive, but it won't be like a ton of work. It's much more about kind of laser focus, kind of powerful connection. I write copy for Profilic Advertising. Oh, cool. Yeah, so yeah, this is for mainly, I guess, entrepreneurs, leaders, or people who say you could be in an organisation, Patrick, and you really want to make more impact and influence. So we'd look at, okay, in that organisation, well, what do you stand for? What are you leading through, right? What's your mission in it? How does that align with the company mission? How can you have more influence and impact in the work that you do? So it is suitable for people who are in jobs or are thinking about their next level of leadership, and it's a real deep dive, and it's an intensive, but as I say, it's not a ton of extra outside work. It's just a very, very laser focus, like bringing like the high level kind of strategies that I've learned over the last, God knows, 16 years of working with personal brands, leaders, influencers, also household brands. So I'm super excited to do it. I'm really intrigued to see the group that we get together. We've been talking about this in terms of what jobs exactly. So it's always about like, okay, so what do I stand for in this company, and what does the company stand for, and what, as a leader, how am I going to show up, isn't it? And how can I come into the next level of that? So that's what we're looking to do, and it will all be online. So as I say, it will be like group coaching calls, probably on Zoom, a Facebook group where there'll be trainings, and there'll be materials as well, and tangible things that you get to take forward. So it's a really super exciting way to start the year. It's super affordable, much less than my one-on-one coaching, but I really want to start working in more ways to share this work, because once you get crystal clear on what it's really about, and once you know your kind of blueprint, and that never really changes, you know, but once you get clear on kind of how you're showing up and what it's about now, and then how you can take that to another level and put some language around that and some actions and some belief and some mindset work around that, it really sets you up to win. And so January is a really good time to just like really kind of realign your energy and really realign kind of your thoughts on, okay, so what am I leading in this year? You know, how do I want to show up as a leader? What's it about? And how do I get crystal clear and communicate that really, really well, either through my brand or through my interactions with my colleagues or whatever that is. So if you want to check it out, there's a link which I should probably put at the bottom of this video. It's on my website, but at the moment it's not on my home page. So I'll just put the link with this video afterwards. So have a great day, guys. Super excited. If you're interested, please just DM me and I'll send you the link. And that's probably the best thing, and we can have a chat about it.